Finally, on the thorny issue of climate change, there's a spectrum. There's the end of the earthers who fear the worst and the flat earthers who don't believe there's even a problem. But out in the middle of the Indian Ocean, there's a speck of a country that reckons global warming is already lapping at its doorstep. The president of the Seychelles is in Australia right now, and Emily Rice caught up with him.
The Seychelles Islands have been called heaven on earth. Centuries ago, dignitaries visiting the Indian Ocean archipelago were taken by its tropical beauty. Today, the islands are a tourist mecca and top honeymoon destination, even attracting romancing royals.
It is really paradise. And General Gordon called it the original Garden of Eden.
But on his first official visit to Australia, President James Michel admits there's trouble in paradise.
Well, climate change is the problem that really is affecting us now. For example, we have sea level rise, which is affecting the coastal areas.
Scientists predict erosion and king tides will worsen as global temperatures rise. While the Seychelles and Australia are thousands of kilometres apart, both island nations have recently experienced extreme climatic events. Drought has reduced the island's water storages to less than 20%, cutting household supplies for hours at a time.
Climate change is also affecting our food security. For the last 2 years, it hasn't rained the way it used to. And recently, we have had to bring in desalination plants.
The similarities continue out to sea. Like Australia, the Seychelles has some amazing coral reefs, both important fish nurseries and major tourist attractions. But a spike in temperature a decade ago caused mass bleaching, highlighting the vulnerability of coral to climate change. Some scientists even suggest changing ocean temperatures are altering shark migration patterns. In the past month, 2 tourists have been killed by sharks, including a great white attack, unprecedented in the Seychelles. So what's your government doing in response to these recent shark attacks? What action are you taking?
We are looking for the great white, which we have not been able to find yet, but we have experts coming in from different parts of the world to help us locate the great white.
President Michel admits his country of just 90,000 is small, but pulling its weight when it comes to the environment. Half the islands are protected by national parks, and unlike Australia, the nation is politically unified on climate action. Here in Australia, there's still a great deal of political division over what we should do about climate change. Does this surprise you?
No, I think what is happening in Australia today is very healthy. It's debate. It is democracy. As the debate goes on, common sense will prevail.
And he hopes will drive global change.
Because sometimes you need one country strong enough, brave enough to do the right things so that other countries can follow.